Welcome back to Voyager's Window. In our last video, we discussed some of the promising planets that could possibly host humanity, or could even have life. But what about the worlds that humanity should never step foot on? The deadly and bizarre. Today, we're traveling across the galaxy to explore the most dangerous planets humanity could ever attempt to visit. Worlds of fire, storms, crushing pressure, and cosmic radiation. These are the planets that remind us how fragile we are, and how wild the universe can truly be. Our journey begins close to home, on a world that should have been Earth's twin, Venus. NASA calls it the most Earth-like planet in size and composition. But that's where the similarities end. Venus is a runaway greenhouse nightmare. Its surface temperature reaches 475 degrees Celsius, hotter than Mercury, even though Mercury is twice as close to the Sun. The atmosphere is 92 times thicker than Earth's, equivalent to standing a kilometer underwater. And the clouds above are made of sulfuric acid, swirling through an atmosphere dominated by carbon dioxide. When the Soviet Venera landers touched down, they survived for only minutes before the heat and pressure destroyed them. The photos they captured, the cracked rocks, the orange haze, the alien stillness, remain the only images ever taken from the surface of Venus. NASA's Magellan mission later mapped the entire planet using radar, revealing volcanoes, lava plains, and mountains crushed under the weight of the atmosphere. Venus is a world we could visit, but never survive. But Venus is only the beginning. If we travel far beyond our solar system, we find planets that make Venus look almost tame. One of the most extreme is Kepler 70b, a world that should not exist. According to the discovery paper published in Nature, this planet once orbited peacefully around a normal star, until that star expanded into a red giant and swallowed it whole. Somehow, Kepler 70b survived, orbiting inside the outer layers of its dying sun. Today, the star has collapsed into a hot subdwarf, and the planet orbits so close that its surface reaches 7,000 degrees Celsius, hotter than many stars. This is a world forged in fire, a planet that was burned, blasted, and boiled, yet still clings to existence. Then there's 55 Cancri E, one of the most infamous lava planets ever discovered. NASA's Spitzer Space Telescope detected extreme temperature differences between its day and night sides, suggesting a world where one hemisphere is a global ocean of molten rock. Temperatures on the day side reach 2,400 degrees Celsius, hot enough to vaporize minerals. The atmosphere may contain silicate vapor, meaning the air itself could be partially made of rock. The planet is tidally locked, so one side is permanently facing its star, glowing like a furnace, while the other side freezes in eternal darkness. If you could stand on the day side, the ground beneath your feet would shimmer red, and the horizon would glow like a blast furnace. But fire isn't the only danger the universe has to offer. Some planets kill in ways far stranger. HD 189733b is a gas giant with a deep cobalt blue atmosphere. Beautiful from a distance, deadly up close. Hubble observations revealed that its blue color comes from silicate particles suspended in the atmosphere. Winds here reach 8,700 kilometers per hour, nearly 7 times the speed of sound. And inside those winds, tiny shards of glass whip through the air, turning the atmosphere into a sideways storm of razor-sharp particles. If you could fly through the clouds of this world, you wouldn't last a second. The planet's beauty hides a storm that tears everything apart. Other planets are destroyed not by storms, but by their own stars. WASP-12b orbits so close to its sun that it completes a full orbit in just 26 hours. NASA observations show that the planet is being stretched into an egg shape by tidal forces, and its atmosphere is literally being pulled away, streaming into space as the star devours it. Every year, the planet loses more of itself. In a few million years, it will be gone entirely, consumed by the very star that once gave it light. It is a world in the process of dying, a cosmic tragedy unfolding in slow motion. But danger doesn't always come from heat or gravity. Sometimes, it comes from darkness. TRES-2b is the darkest planet ever discovered, a world that reflects less than 1% of the light that hits it. NASA's Kepler mission found that it is blacker than coal, darker than fresh asphalt. If you orbited above it, you wouldn't see a planet at all, just a void, a hole in space, glowing faintly red from internal heat. Scientists believe its atmosphere contains vaporized sodium, potassium, and titanium oxide, chemicals that absorb almost all light. It is a world that hides in plain sight, a shadow drifting through the galaxy. And then there are the giants, the gas worlds so massive and chaotic that no spacecraft could ever survive their depths. Jupiter, right here in our own solar system, is one of the most dangerous planets we could ever attempt to explore. NASA's Juno spacecraft has revealed storms larger than Earth, lightning bolts 1,000 times more powerful than anything on our planet, and cloud layers that stretch hundreds of kilometers deep. The deeper you descend, the pressure rises so quickly that any probe would be crushed like paper. The Great Red Spot alone is a storm that has raged for at least 350 years, swirling with winds that could tear apart steel. Jupiter is a reminder that even familiar worlds can be unimaginably hostile. But the most dangerous planets of all may be the ones that orbit the dead. PSRB 1257+12b is one of the first exoplanets ever discovered. And it orbits a pulsar, the collapsed core of a massive star. Pulsars emit beams of radiation so intense they can sterilize entire solar systems. Any world orbiting one is bathed in deadly energy every second. No atmosphere could survive. No life could endure. These planets are cosmic tombstones, circling the remains of a star that died in a supernova. Finally, we come to COROT 7b, a world so close to its star that the rock itself evaporates. Temperatures reach 2,000 degrees Celsius, hot enough to vaporize mountains. The atmosphere is filled with rock particles that condense and fall as mineral rain. Imagine a world where it rains stone, where the horizon glows white from heat, where the surface is constantly being stripped away and rebuilt. COROT 7b is a planet dissolving in real time. These worlds, from the crushing hell of Venus to the glass storms of HD 189733b, from the molten oceans of 55 Cancri E to the radiation-blasted pulsar planets, show us the extremes of what a planet can be. They remind us that Earth is not normal. Earth is a miracle, a rare island of calm in a universe filled with chaos. And yet, that's what makes exploration so powerful. Every dangerous world we discover teaches us something new about how planets form, how they die, and how fragile life truly is. The universe is vast, unpredictable, and often terrifying. But it's also endlessly fascinating. And as our telescopes grow stronger, we'll uncover even more worlds that challenge our understanding of what a planet can be. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and join us next time as we explore more of the incredible, impossible, and awe-inspiring. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.